What's up, Nerdgenic Nation? Superhero nerd Aaron Waller here once again with another video on the ever-evolving state of the DC studios. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the elephant in the room, as well as what the future of the DCU could look like. So in case you don't know, which if this video is breaking news to you, I'm sorry to be the one to give it to you, Henry Cavill recently took to social media to announce that he had met with the new heads of DC Studios, James Gunn and Peter Safran, and he will not be reprising his role as Superman, despite just 1 month ago confirming the return to don the cape. Now, this is probably one of the biggest blows to the Snyderverse fans, as Cavill's Man of Steel was the official launch of the DCEU, and despite not having a sequel since the first film, being ridiculed for his role both in Batman v Superman and Justice League, Cavill was always an optimistic part of the DCEU that most fans looked forward to, as he was, at least in our opinion anyway, a pretty great Superman. He just didn't have the right people or circumstances around him, which I think ultimately led to this decision. James Gunn also tweeted confirming that they had met with Cavill, that they were fans of his, and that they had talked about the possibility of working together in the future. Though whether this could be a multiverse Superman is unknown and unlikely, but one can hope, as that's not only what Superman stands for, but also because Jason Momoa is seemingly about to jump ship from Aquaman, but to remain in the DC universe as Lobo. Yet at the time of the recording of this video, that has yet to be confirmed if it will actually happen or not. We'll just have to continue to dream on both of these ideas. Regardless though, thank you so much Henry Cavill, your Superman was truly amazing despite the hand it was dealt. And with that somber news out of the way, we can now only look to the future and who could potentially replace Cavill in the new, fresh-faced DCU. It's been reported that the new Superman story that the DCU will be focusing on will be that of the earlier parts of Superman's life, and in my personal opinion, this is kind of a boring take. Sure, we're likely to get much more longevity out of a younger actor and starting earlier in Superman's adventures, but we've also seen this in the Richard Donner Superman movies, Man of Steel, and of course Smallville, which ran for 10 seasons and primarily focused on a young Clark Kent. To me, this decision is like saying we're going to do the Batman or Spider-Man origin again, which who really wants to see that again? It's just gotten to be too played out, and even with bringing in someone new who could really make the role their own and look and dress the part like Wolfgang Novogratz, it would still just likely be a cliche of a young Superman that we've seen too many times at this point. I honestly just want to see an established Superman, and he doesn't even have to be set in his ways, know who he is, or even everything about himself. To me, the blueprint in my mind has to be the Batman. Now, I'm not saying that the new Superman needs to be connected in any way to the Robert Pattinson Batman film, though plenty of speculation has been online about that very point, but we don't have to deal with the origin or have to see it again. Pattinson's Batman was just a few years in and still learning, making mistakes, and going through the motions, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, you can only see Krypton blow up so many times before you simply don't care anymore. If they take that out of the equation and get Clark off the farm and into Metropolis in the early parts of his heroing, I think that would be ideal and open the door for him to have enough experience with street-level villains, but have his first real big test come in the form of a Brainiac, Parasite, or any otherworldly villain. At least to me, this could be a good, exciting start for a core DC character on the big screen. But who knows, maybe James Gunn has a totally different idea, and I'm just hopeful that it's going to be a good one. So those are my thoughts on the Henry Cavill Superman situation with the DC Studios, and now I want to hear from you in the Nerdgenic community. What do you think of Cavill's departure of the role of Superman? Who do you think should replace him in the fresh-faced DCU? What villains or story would you like to see play out? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And while you're down there, be sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos from me or the rest of the Nerdgenic team. And also be sure to give us a follow across all social media platforms at Nerdgenic. That way you don't miss out on any special news, announcements, or articles at nerdgenic.com. But in the meantime, if you want even more video content from us, check out one of my latest videos right over here, or for a change of pace, check out one of Russ's latest video game videos right over here. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, we really do appreciate it, and we hope to see you in the next video.